Hi, welcome to the next edition of Pokemon Standard. And this is the last week before we get into brand new content on the channel for the new set. And I wanted to try out the Ceruledge EX and see how that pans out in the format. It definitely has dropped on how competitive it is. So we're going to see how it does, but hopefully we do quite well with the deck overall, because I'm interested to see how this card plays out. Give me a little more experience so that way I know what cards I want to brew around with next season, what cards I could bring over that are still competitive. So that's what we're trying out today. If you like this kind of content, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe. Let's get into the deck list. So our deck, we have our 4 Chardettes, we have 3 copies of Ceruledge EX. We have 2 Varooms, 2 Varooms, 1 Monkey Dory, a Fez, a Squawk, and a Badoo. And we have 9 Fire, 4 Jet and Luminous, and then 1 Dark, just so we could put it on our Monkey Dory. Then we have our Professor's Research, Carmine, some Boss's Orders of Briar, Iona, some Professor's Turo Scenario, some Ultra Balls, some Vessels, some Stretchers, some Balls, and some one Poffin, which is a little weird, I guess. Those 2 you can get. So, and Badoo. I guess it's not as amazing. We have Brilliant Blunder, which I'm assuming works well with this because we wanted to discard a bunch of energy into our pile. And then we have a couple jamming towers to void out some tools. That is the deck we're trying out today. See if we can compete in standard. Okay, that's what we're starting with on our bench. See how this pans out. Go ahead and play Carmine. Squawk. Go ahead and grab a Fez. Discard our EX, draw some more cards. And go. See what happens here. We have 2 energy in the bin. We do have a Night Stretcher to get back our Ceruledge. See how that pans out. So Badoo, so we can't use Night Stretcher now. Uncool. Oh. Why can't I use that attack? That's weird. Am I missing something? Why couldn't I use that attack? It was my second turn. Oh. If the Pokemon has any special energy attached to it, it has Colas instead. Okay. Okay. I see. I see. Makes sense. That was my bad. Okay, so he does 200 damage to this. I really need to find a way to just add a bunch of energy to the yard. I'm assuming he's desperately trying to find a Dragapult. $320. And this does... Definitely not going to be enough. How are you going to do it? Gonna knock out my Badoo? Kind of all across the board. Makes sense, I guess. So we draw 3. Grab a Revavroom. Revavroom. And we just discard. Vessel, okay. Discard. 110 damage. So you could do 40. He's gonna KO my Fez and do 60 to here. Makes sense. So that's a total of 4 prizes. Trying to think how this pans out though. So 3 energy hit the board. So it's another 60 damage. Yeah, so you go down to 1 prize remaining. So I need to win this turn. Or I need to get a KO this turn at least. Do I care about putting this guy down? Isn't that kind of a liability? I think so. So put that back, that back. It's 230. Move from here to there. Draw some. Hit ya. That's a KO. Special research to get another couple energy into the bin. I don't know how good that's going to be though. Boss's order could help here. So I need to KO this Dragapult or this Dragalook. Just keep them off energy. I guess it doesn't matter which one I KO because this one's going to just get the energy. No matter what, I'm boss ordering this into play. So he wins if he just puts The damage on Monkey Dory. That sucks. I needed the energy. Oh. I guess he is one energy away from actually winning the game there. So I can't get there this turn. I have the boss's order. That's nice. Okay. See if he can't win this turn. So that's not an energy. That's nice. He does get to dig 2 for an energy. I don't think that does it, though. If you get to evolve, that would be not really beneficial. Okay, so I think we win. Got it. 1-0. Let's get into the next. Those... Yeah, I think that's right. Put those into the yard. Grab here. Go ahead. So I could retreat, and this should be able to just do some damage here. So my goal, I think, is I have to, whatever I grab, I need a vessel for and pitch it away. I can evolve here, put the energy that I get off of a professor's research, post professor's research. I guess it doesn't matter, right? I could do it pre. And, alright, so I use this, discard whatever I draw, evolve, use 1 energy here, retreat it, and then professor's research away, and draw a new 7. I think that's my best line. Because when I retreat, I mean, I'm going to get the energy into the yard anyway, so that's all that matters. I wish I kind of can have something like, once I draw exactly a boss's order, I don't see me doing anything different than that. Because I could potentially KO an EX. 2, 3, 4. Kinda, but not really. Okay. I think I stick with my regular line here. Another research. A Pikachu would be really bad here. If he could somehow KO my Pokemon here. A Carmine. Is Carmine actually just better than research? I mean, I get most of the time you discard, you draw 2 less cards. But being able to just have a thing you could do on turn one makes you kind of have an advantage, especially if you start with a bad hand. I wonder if Carmine's just better statistically most of the time as your choice preferred option. Because it's -2 cards, or is it you get to play your first turn? But just since research only shows up as like a 2-0 in most decks. Oh man. So that means that goes my there goes my Pokemon. This is gonna be over quick. Pitch in my hand, draw. Baz. Pick him back up. Draw 3. All right. For room. Go. So that might be a decent amount of energy. 12. So that's 12 is 240 plus 30, so 250 damage. It's enough to KO this, but not really, thanks to the ability. Can you retreat this? That's the real question. That's going to be a problem to get rid of this Iron Hands. Okay. Yeah, that's probably GG's. And he takes 2 prizes. I have to put Badoo into play. So we lose. I can't get around this. Oh, that set me back so bad. I got nothing. I have 1 in the yard, so I still have another 1. That would dish. He does 120 damage and then takes 2 prizes. Yeah. Didn't seem like a very good matchup. 1-1, let's get into the next. Okay. So you're going to do some damage to my Squawk. I'm not sure about this, though. I definitely know I'm facing, the Artolodon, but... Hmm. Two toxic turns, and he's KO'd. I could pitch. Poffin's nice. we go digging. Something like that. Yeah, that seems good. Get a Faz. Discard my hand. Draw a new 7. Or new 6, I should say. Put double professors back. And do 10. Go ahead. Okay, so since these both are stage 1, I wonder if you can get away with putting these two in the same deck. I get there's, the huge difference between tons of metal and a few fire here and there. There's no reason why you couldn't. I mean, I get Archlodon has 3 metal energy in its cost, but come on, deck. Thank you. So now we tied it up a little bit. And that's really good here because I got another fire energy here. I got an Ultra Ball to get another one of these. Ceruledge. So I should be able to get a second backup attacker ready before he gets too far ahead with his Duraludon. So, and plus they are of course weak to my Pokemon type. So that's also helpful. Not sure how much though, but and honestly, I mean, even a card like Blender helps with Duraludon because you do want metal energy in your yard to get back when you evolve to Archlodon. So yeah, he has 3 metal energy. So you should be able to find the next one, yeah. So now he can attack for 220. He gets rid of my hand. So now I can't get my backup attacker ready. I guess I can still. Oh, that's a KO then. I'll have to get the third one ready. Get rid of that. 11. That's 220. That's Exacxies. So I caught back up. That's good. More energies. Seems weird to put Fez into the active though. I guess latest does help with that. Still, you think you could just put like Squawk into it, but Boss's order. Do you actually go for a boss's order? You could to get rid of a Fez. That's not good. So now we get KO'd. So if I don't draw exactly the Vol form here, I could still get there by just pitching the 2 new cards. The new card plus this. Get it. Because I'm kind of all in on this turn. Okay. And hit you down to 1 prize left for me. So there's nothing. I guess you could get my Squawk into play. Is your out? I mean, that's a possibility, right? You just put Squawk into play. Ah, man, that's... All right. I think we went 1 and 2. Barely missed it there. Let's get into the wrap up. So what do we learn this week about this deck overall? We went 1 and 2. It was kind of tricky to get all the energies that I wanted in the yard fast enough. Of course, you have a little bit of a setup with a 70 into a 270, which can be vulnerable to a Dragon Pole, but we did manage to beat Dragon Pole. So, like, that's something to be, I guess, reflected on as a positive. But overall, this deck feels pretty solid. I'm not sure if you would play hyper competitively. I'm going to say no. But overall, the deck feels pretty decent, and I kind of like the strategy. Just putting all your energy into the bin, and hopefully you get it from there. I wonder if you could... I think you need to pair this with another attacker. I'm not sure what. If you have any suggestions at all, let me know in the comment section. And I'll talk to you guys next time.